Arkadaşlar tekrardan merhaba, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Gerçekten durdurak bilmiyorum, böyle üstte kaç video çektim bilemezsiniz. Oynamak istiyorum yani sürekli. Neyse, şimdi hemen Malikanenin Gölgesinde görevini alalım. Sebastian ile buluşacağız. Ben buluşma... benim adım ne ya? Ay, gideceğim yeri bakın şöyle haritada. Ben buraları sırf şu işte işaret yerlerini açmak için, şu bildiğiniz üzere. Şunları bir yürüyerek gidelim. Hafif biraz daha ilerleyelim ama tabii.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos.
Şu mezarlığa uğrayacağım ya.
There's a victory that Revelio.
Bunlar yavrularıysa düşünemiyorum başıma gelecekleri.
Incendio.
Bu kadarmış kız. Yanlış geldim zannettim. Ben de bir şey zannettim ya, ama ne? Mezarlık dediği hiçbir şey yok. Şurayı açalım. Batı Hogwarts Vadisi olarak geçiyormuş. Kötüler var burada.
Shopkeepers keep their shelf.
Ay, hiç de para çıkmıyor bunlardan ya.
Revelio.
Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we? Can never have too many sacks, my friend.
Ay, 3 altın alıyorum bunlardan, şaka gibi ya, o kadar uğraştım.
There's trouble afoot.
Güzel. Kimse de beni fark etmiyor. Aklım çıktı, şurada da varmış biri. Mükemmel bir şey ya.
Someone messing about.
Çok iyi oldu arkadaşlar ya, böyle geçerken hem öldürmüş olduk, hem de gerçekten görünmeden çok daha kolay yapmış oluyorsunuz bunları, yani hiç gerek kalmıyor başka bir şey. Şurada Merlin denemelerinde yapıyorum.
It's so tricky after all, Merlin.
Bir tane Merlin denemesi çözdüm burada. Bak. Gözüme çok doğru geliyordu ama yapabildim bir tanesini. Confrigo'yu kullanıyoruz. Yeşil taşlardı sanırım. Nice. Ay bu ne? Bir tane platform buldum. Üstüne bindim. Mücadele açıldı arkadaşlar. Neyse. Ben kaçar. Ay. Burada bir şekil değiştirme şeyi var sanırım. Burada bir yer daha açtım. Sırf buralarda süpürgeyi bırakıyorum. Yürüyorum ki yer açayım. Kuzey Feldcroft.
Reparo.
Şuraya reparo yapalım. Şey yaradı.
Lumos.
Mezar buldum. Bu şey Witcher'daki mağaralara benziyor. Çok hoş. Korkuttun kız. Şöyle yapalım. Burada da bir şey yok. Sanırım bitti. Bir yer daha keşfetmiş olduk. En sevdiğim. Kaç kişiler acaba? Ay benimki az daha yakalayacaktı. Ceset de gitti oradan.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Bu burada takılmış. Güzel. Bazılarının altın bile çıkmıyor ya. Kız sen teksin aşkım. Ama neyse senin de bir sürpriz yapayım mı sana?
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. A castle must have been quite stately.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio!
Fight about as well as a block! No!
Incendio!
Neyse bazen de savaşmak gerekiyormuş. Aha buldum bir tane.
Reparo.
İki oldu. Nice. Evet. Yürürken de hala görev yapıyorum. Çok iyi. Lan bu oyunu çok seviyorum, çok seviyorum. Evet, bu lazım işte.
Heads of lettuce those mushrooms were. Shut up! Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable. Oh. I won't rest until
Rebellion.
dead.
Ay şu goblinler ya. Amin şu. Yolda giderken bir sürü sürprizle karşılaşıyoruz arkadaşlar ya. Çok hoş olmuş bu görev. Onun için çok fazla kullanmak istemedim süpürgeyi.
Now you should be able
Ve
to travel
Fat
to and
Court
from
konum açıldı.
Feldcroft in an instant.
Sebastian'la burada buluşuyoruz.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. Even after, possibly with a...
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for
Goblinlerin
answers.
yasak
If I'm to cure
mesela,
her,
ilk defa
I need to understand what happened to
size
her.
yakışmıyor öyle.
Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us,
Daha böyle
which
elleriyle
is saying
büyüyor falan
something,
da.
knowingly and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and an... Come on,
Hadi bakalım, amcasının yanına
this way.
götürecek bize. Geliyorsun herhalde.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With
Vallahi
Ranrock's
yine de
lot
harika
wandering
duruyor.
about all the time.
Şunun
Everyone
huzuruna bak.
stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
İşte.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
O soğan gibi şey almıştı sanki kütüphaneden mi? Bir Hogsmeade'den mi ne almıştı?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian.
Tamam.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
O zaman biz girelim içeri de konuşalım biraz.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather...
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like... I do miss
Hasta duruyor
Hogwarts.
kadın ya.
But I
Kız
wouldn't
gerçekten.
mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever...
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go up. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is... Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Şimdi de amcayla konuşacağız. Kız gayet iyimser, iyi konuştu bizimle. Bakalım amca nerede?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Neden öyle düşünüyor ya?
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Evet, belki de
Ah,
keşfetmedi.
you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Neyse,
I
anlıyorum
understand
dedim.
what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's
Uzatmayalım
children,
daha fazla yani, adam da inatçı.
especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Bir de bununla konuşalım bakalım.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm...
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for...
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Nerede olduğunu göstereceğim.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Nereye gidiyorsun?
Slippery little squid. I'll find you.
Better things than this so-called background.
Quiet over here. Why don't you come up? No! Cover up, why are you coming?
Bunlar zoru var ya.
How childish! I won't rest. You've made your last mistake.
Sadık komutan.
This is all such arrogance. How nice of you to stop by. Let's get this over. I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
Ay şaka mı?
Potato.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Sürekli arkalardan birileri geliyor.
A miss.
Çok iyiydik.
I
Helal
confess,
bize.
that was a bit more than I bargained for.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Mantıklı.
Which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right.
And shall we have a look around?
Tabii ki.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Allah Allah, bak sen.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Burada ne varmış?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
O
It might be
kadınla
worth
ilgili bir şey
taking a
olabilir mi
closer
acaba?
look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
Aynen.
What do you mean?
Suyu getirmişlerdi.
Where?
Give me a
Bu
moment.
köye.
I'll explain in a second.
Şuradan eve gireyim.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was
şu
a
an
little
parçalar
girl
birleşti, çok
and
heyecanlandım.
a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganot. She was...
Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And they call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey.
Aynen öyle.
And now you've been witnessing memories left by
Biz bunları
keepers.
söylemesek de bak ileriki
And
görevlerde
this house
Sebastian'la
belonged to a
paylaşıyormuşuz
Hogwarts
zaten. Ben
professor
seçim
who was one of
yapmıyorum şu
these
anda.
non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Aynen. Ay çok iyi.
Look at
Şimdi ne
this.
yapacağız?
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Tabii ki de yıkar
A
geçeriz.
stairwell. Why bother blocking a
Aa, ne ara
stairwell?
indin kız sen?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply
Lumos.
strewn about.
Ay.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Aa, bir adam gördüm. Çok çocuğunu kaybetmiş babam gibi, ona yardım etmek istiyorum vesaire.
Journal entry of Isadora. I should hold on to this.
Günlükleri var. Adamı görmüş ve adamın
Seems these journal
babasına
entries are from Isadora's
benzetmiş.
travels.
Ay tam Azkaban tutsandaki gibi. Ah! İnsan bir buraya yapmaya gerekiyormuş. Hey, aynaya bakın.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
O neydi kız?
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Bu ayna sihirli ayna değil mi? İstediğimizi gösteriyordu bize falan.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough.
Sebastian çok
I can
tatlı.
see the Undercroft through this stone wall,
Tatlı bir karakter.
as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything.
I'm not entirely sure, but the keepers have said that it...
And you can wield
Kadın
it.
büyüğü de
I don't
Sebastian'a
know,
anlatmış olduk böyle.
but Fig and I...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows.
O
I see.
pencereden geçerim
Wait.
ben şimdi.
We can get straight to...
We can, but perhaps best
Ah,
not
o
to
da
tell
geliyor.
anyone else about this for now.
Çok iyi.
Even ominous.
Understood. Well then,
Hadi gel.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Çok heyecanlı.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Belki de vardır, bilemeyiz.
Very well.
True. Perhaps.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium
Ay
here in
heyecanlandım şimdi
Hogwarts?
sana
You did not.
terim deyince.
Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Aynen.
I'll be in
Sebastian'la
touch.
anlaşmamıza
Till
ben de
then.
seviniyorum. Ya Malikanenin gölgesinde görevini de tamamladık arkadaşlar. Şimdi kesinlikle bir sürü yeni görev gelecek bize. Bombarda falan bak bu büyüleri öğrenmedik. Yine buraya geldik.
It's me near the
Ah,
ruins of
nasıl iyi?
Button Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
Aynen bu bir şeyler araştırıyordu. Ana görevlerde yüksek kale görevimiz var. Ama Profesör Garlin'in ödevini yapmam gerekiyormuş. Biraz daha büyü öğretiyor yan görevler çünkü. Bir de astronomi sınıfına gideceğiz ama sanırım bir sonraki görevleri arkadaşlar yan görevlere devam ederim. Çünkü ana göreve oldukça devam ettim. Bu arada çok sık yaptım. Seviyorum. Bir sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Bay bay.